Zero rating of exports under GST. New entrepreneur Niku is quite happy with the introduction of GST, as GST has consolidated various taxes like excise duty, service tax, state VAT, central sales tax, octroi, entry tax, etc. into one good and simple taxation system. She is also happy as the process of filing of returns is now electronically enabled by the GST network or GSTN, making her tax compliance simpler. Niku is managing her domestic GST tax liability by filing her returns properly. However, she is not clear how her exports would be covered by GST. There is a general rule in international trade that goods are exported, taxes are not. This means that there should be zero incidence of tax on the goods to be exported. Niku is not clear how this rule is implemented under GST. For this, we shall explain to her the concept zero rating of supplies. By zero rating, it is meant that the entire value chain of the supply is exempt from tax. This means that the final output is exempt from payment of tax or the tax paid can be refunded. Further, one may avail credit of taxes paid on the inputs used for providing the final export item or service. As per IGST Act, zero-rated supply is applicable for export of goods or services, as well as supply of goods or services to the SEZ developer or an SEZ unit. Goods and services can be exported with payment of tax and without payment of tax. Refund of input tax credit. Niku should first appraise herself with the concept of input tax credit or ITC. ITC is the GST paid on any raw material or input used in making the export item. For example, when making a shirt, any GST paid on fabric, yarn, buttons, labels or any other inputs used in the shirt would be added to the ITC of that shirt. Niku may apply for refund of such an input tax credit accumulated if the given item is exported. The application for refund of ITC is made on GSTN and processed by the concerned GST range office. Export under letter of undertaking without payment of IGST. The facility of export under LUT is available to all registered persons who intend to supply goods or services for export without payment of IGST. For this, a letter of undertaking shall be furnished on the letterhead of the registered person for a financial year as per the format specified under the GST rules. The LUT shall be executed by the working partner, the managing director or the proprietor, or by a person duly authorized by the proprietor, working partner or board of directors. Export with payment of IGST and refund. For exports under payment of tax, on each export IGST will have to be paid. IGST can be paid using the accumulated input tax credit or if credit balance is insufficient by payment through cash. When exported with payment of tax, the given IGST paid is eligible for refund. The refund of GST paid on the goods exported is covered by the CGST rules. Instead of filing a separate application for refund, the shipping bill filed by an exporter is deemed to be an application for refund in such cases. Thus, if the shipping bill, EGM and the valid return form is filed, the application for refund is considered as completed. The refund will be processed automatically thereafter. Who processes the IGST refund? The IGST refund module has an inbuilt mechanism to automatically process and grant refund under validation. GST network transmits the GST return data electronically to customs. Here, it is matched with the shipping bill data. If the match is successful, ICES processes the claim for refund and relevant amount of IGST with respect to each shipping bill or bill of export is credited electronically into the exporter's bank account as registered with the customs authorities. The process is designed for automatic validation and processing. However, in case of technical errors, manual intervention needs to be taken. Here are a few other things to note. If composite rate of drawback has been claimed for a given SB, it makes the SB ineligible for IGST refund. Merchant exporters may procure goods from the manufacturer at a concessional rate of only 0.1%. They may then export under LUT without payment of additional GST. They may further take credit for the 0.1% and claim refund for the same. We hope this would have provided Niku with some clarity for handling her exports under the GST regime. For more information, Niku may reach out to the help desk at a GST range office or the Niryat Bandhu officer at a DGFT office.